there. Okay, so right here, right where we left off, right here. What I'm going to do now is whatever grip you did end up having, maybe you like the gable grip, maybe you like the S grip, maybe you like the grabbing your wrist or the guillotine grip, doesn't matter. What we're going to do now is go into an anaconda choke, which means we want a very specific grip, and that's going to be a palm-to-palm gable grip. The arm that's around his neck is going to be palm down, the arm that's around his arm is going to be palm up, just like this. So watch this. So here, whatever grip I had, I switch it to a palm-to-palm grip, and I bring it right to the top of his tricep here. I'm going to then use this leverage to collapse his arm in. See how I do that? He's got his base like this. I collapse that arm in, which is not just to take his base out, which is a good part of it, but also to bring this shoulder to cut off the artery on that side right there. My arm is going to take care of the other artery. I get his shoulder to collapse on the other one. That's the recipe for the anaconda choke, recipe for the Darce choke, recipe for the head and arm choke. Any head and one arm choke is going to be shoulder cutting off one artery, your arm cutting off the other one. So this is one of those. So we're here, boom, I collapse. Notice I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. I'm here, elbow tight, and I collapse. I'm not using a bunch of strength to collapse that arm in. Once I do that, I'm going to snake this arm through until I get a bicep grip. So I did have a palm-to-palm grip. Snake it to a bicep grip. I should have my bicep, and I should have his back with my other hand. From here, I want to turn. We're going to finish this a few different ways. My favorite way, arguably, I would say it's not the hardest, but the highest percentage. And then most importantly, it's the coolest looking way to finish is this one, which I'm going to do full gator roll right here until I'm on my side. He'll also either be on his side or his back, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep it relatively tight. I'm not squeezing super hard at all at any point here. From here, once we land and finish the roll, I'll squeeze a little tighter maybe, and then I'm going to walk my legs towards his legs until I get the tap right there. It shouldn't be something where you're squeezing, and then maybe he doesn't tap and your arms burn out because something was off, and then he's on top of you, and then it's all bad from there. So with any submission, and I think that's been a theme that we've done in every submission that we've done in the classes, it's using leverage and not strength to maximize the submission. So you can always add extra strength. If you're a stronger guy, you can add extra strength to it, but you never want to be maxing out at your strength for any submission, because if it doesn't work, you're going to be in big trouble for sure. So here, collapse, snake the arm right here, and notice I want to spin from here. I'm shoving my head in this space under his chest. If I don't shove my head under here and I just roll, watch what happens to my face. Oh. And we end up pretty much in the same spot. But it's a much bumpier road. It's not comfortable at all for me, especially, luckily, Adam's a little lighter than me. If I do it against, we've got no giant guys in here really, but someone who's 250 pounds or something like that, it's gonna be very bad, and it's gonna maybe even hurt me as well. So you wanna make sure you hide your head under their body as you spin. That's gonna not only make it easier on your face, but it's going to tighten the choke up. It cinches it up. When you turn your body faster than he turns his body, it actually cinches it up as well as saving your face. So one more time on Adam, then I'll show on Michael Chesky as well. We're here, I collapse, and notice where my head goes. Boom. Keep the moneymaker pretty, and you can still put him out. I start walking my legs towards his until I get the tap. Again, not squeezing super hard at any point. I'm only keeping it tight enough so that it doesn't just break open super easy. Just keeping it tight enough, and I'll do a little extra squeeze as I walk my legs towards his. Let me show Michael Chesky one time. So, anaconda choke with the gator roll finish. We're here, collapse, snake it in. I get a big grip on my bicep, big grip on the back. I want to make sure I have space to pull him, to shove my head through. Let's say he's super tight kind of right here, and I notice there's no space for me to put my head. Pull him open, and then go. I just pull him towards me a little bit. And now I end up on, it's a 3/4 roll, so I end up on my side, and I just walk towards his legs with my legs right there. You just keep walking your legs towards theirs until they tap, which is most likely going to happen first, or you hook their leg with your leg, and then you crunch into a ball and just hold. This is a patience choke, so don't get frustrated and start squeezing, because they haven't tapped in 3 seconds. Give it a nice, gradual squeeze as you walk towards their legs, poke the leg, squeeze, hold for the tap. If like 20 seconds goes by and they're just chilling there, something's obviously very wrong, but very unlikely to happen if you hit all these major steps that we've gone over. Any questions? Let's do it. 1, 2.